The past is dead weight, burn it. You already know it's holding you back. Every excuse, every delay, every broken promise you made to yourself. That's the old you. And the truth is, the old you can't carry the life you say you want. So here's the reality. The future doesn't need your excuses. It needs your fire. The world doesn't care about potential. It cares about proof. This video is not for comfort. It's for war. We're against the version of yourself that has wasted enough of your time. If you're ready to rise, hit subscribe to The Shifted Self. And when a phrase hits you in the chest, type it in the comments. Let it be your declaration. Because from this moment forward, comfort dies. And a new you is forged. Burn the past. It no longer defines you. Every failure, every regret, every wound that still echoes in your mind, let them burn. Because the ashes of yesterday cannot build the foundation of tomorrow. If you keep carrying the weight of what has been, you'll never rise to what you could become. This is the truth. Your past is not a prison unless you choose to lock the door yourself. So today I ask you, are you ready to set fire to what holds you back? Are you ready to walk through the flames into the life you were meant to live? Stay with me until the end, because together we'll build a mindset so unshakable that your old self will have no choice but to disappear. You know exactly who I'm talking about. The one who hits snooze again and again. The one who talks big but never moves. The one who waits for the right moment that never comes. That's the old you, weak, soft, comfortable. And comfort is poison. That version of you is not neutral. It's not harmless. It's killing your future in silence, dragging your potential through the mud while you pretend tomorrow will fix it. Be honest with yourself. How many chances have you already lost? How many mornings wasted? How many ideas buried because you didn't act? The old you is not a friend. It's not protection. It's the enemy. And until you admit that, you will keep living small. You will keep settling. You will keep betraying the person you could become. So look in the mirror. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't excuse it. That version of you must die. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Now, fire is not only destruction. It is also transformation. The same flames that consume your past can forge a stronger version of you. Think of steel. It only becomes unbreakable after enduring fire. Your pain, your struggles, your mistakes, they are not curses. They are raw material. And with the right mindset, you can turn them into power. But here's the secret. You can't just let the fire burn. You must step into it. Growth is never comfortable. Change is never easy. Yet every time you rise from the ashes, you are proof that nothing can destroy you. You cannot step into the future while dragging the chains of your past. Every regret you carry, every failure you replay, every betrayal you refuse to let go of, they are anchors. And anchors were never meant to fly. The truth is brutal but clear. If you don't break free, you will remain stuck in the same cycle, watching life pass you by while others rise. Cut the chain. Release the weight. Forgive what cannot be changed, and let go of what cannot be controlled. The future does not negotiate with the past. It only opens its doors to those who are willing to walk forward unshackled. Ask yourself this: are you carrying your past like a badge? Or like a prison sentence? Pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. The moments that broke you, the nights you thought you wouldn't survive, the scars you tried to hide, all of them shaped you. They carved strength where weakness once lived. Most people run from pain. They numb it, bury it, deny it. But the ones who rise, the ones who truly forge themselves into something unshakable, they face it head on. They take the same fire that tried to destroy them and use it to build resilience, discipline, and hunger. Do not curse your wounds. Do not hide from your scars. They are not signs of weakness. They are proof of survival. They are the roadmap to your transformation. The question is, will you let your pain define you or refine you? There comes a moment in every life when you must decide, do I keep living as the shadow of who I was, or do I burn it all and start again? Rebirth is not easy. It feels like death because in a way it is. You must bury the old identity, the one built on excuses, on fear, on doubt, and step into the unknown without guarantees. That's why most people never change. because it requires the courage to kill who you were in order to become who you're meant to be. Think about it. Every great transformation in history, every warrior, every leader, every visionary, was born from a decision to let the old self die. They looked at their reflection, didn't like what they saw, and chose to destroy it to make space for something greater. And yes, people will not understand. They will say you've changed. They will call you crazy, obsessed, ruthless. But that's the price of evolution. The caterpillar doesn't ask permission to become a butterfly. It simply enters the cocoon and allows nature to tear it apart before it takes flight. Your cocoon is here. Your fire is here. The only question is, will you step into it? Or will you stay chained to a life you no longer belong to? Rebirth is not a single explosion. It's not one decision, one night, one moment. It's a daily fire. The truth no one tells you is this: transformation is built in silence, in repetition, in the little choices no one else sees. That is the essence of the 1% mindset. You don't have to conquer the world overnight. You don't have to erase all your flaws at once. You only have to win today. One step, one choice, one battle at a time. Do the math. 1% every day compounds into unstoppable growth. That extra rep at the gym, that single page read before bed, that hard conversation you finally have, that morning you wake up instead of hitting snooze. These are not small victories. They are bricks. And brick by brick you build a fortress no storm can tear down. The weak chase motivation. They wait for the perfect day, the perfect mood, the perfect opportunity. The strong know the truth. Motivation fades, but discipline multiplies. They show up whether they feel like it or not, because they understand that every tiny effort stacks into something massive. And here's the part that should shake you. If you're not growing 1% every day, you're declining 1% every day. There is no neutral ground. You're either building your future or slowly burying it. So ask yourself, what did you do today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, today, to become 1% stronger, 1% wiser, 1% closer to the person you're meant to be? Rebirth demands sacrifice. You cannot carry the weight of your old life into the new one. Some people won't come with you. Some habits must die. Some comforts must be abandoned. And this is where most people fail. They want the reward without the price. They want the new identity without killing the old one. But you can't be reborn and still cling to what's poisoning you. If you want to rise, you must burn. Burn the excuses. Burn the toxic friendships. Burn the endless distractions that rob you of your potential. Your future self is forged in fire, and fire does not negotiate. Think of it this way. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are sharpening your blade. Every time you say no to mediocrity, you are stepping closer to greatness. Every time you cut something that no longer serves you, you are creating space for the new you to emerge. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it feels lonely. Yes, there will be nights when you question if it's worth it. But pain is the toll you pay for transformation. Loneliness is the silence where strength grows. And doubt is just the shadow you walk through before stepping into light. The 99% cling to comfort. The 1% sacrifice comfort for growth. That's the line. That's the separation. And that's why most will watch life pass them by while a few create lives worth remembering. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the forge. Every scar, every failure, every setback is heat shaping the steel of who you are becoming. The old you feared struggle. The new you feeds on it. Think about it. Every great mind, every legend, every warrior was sculpted by hardship. They didn't just survive it. They turned it into fuel. Pain doesn't weaken you. Avoiding pain does. Because the moment you run from it, you run from your own evolution. Growth has a price. It feels heavy. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like everything in you wants to quit. But that's exactly when transformation is happening. The suffering you feel today is the strength you will use tomorrow. The old you saw pain as a stop sign. The new you sees pain as a signal, a green light, that you are exactly where you need to be. Pain is proof that you are moving beyond your limits. Proof that you are no longer stuck in the cycle of comfort and excuses. So don't ask for the road to be easier. Ask to be stronger. Don't pray for less struggle. Pray for more resilience. Because every tear, every bruise, every long night brings you closer to becoming unstoppable. This is not a one-time battle. This is war. Every single day, the old you wakes up with you. That weak version doesn't disappear overnight. It waits, it whispers, it tempts, and the second you let your guard down, it creeps back in. That's why the fight never ends. Every morning when your alarm rings, you're not just waking up. You're stepping onto the battlefield. And the enemy's not out there. The enemy is the old you. The procrastinator, the excuse maker, the dreamer without action. Every choice you make is a weapon. Hit snooze? You just handed the old you a victory. Get up and push through? That's a win for the new you. There is no neutral ground. You're either building discipline or feeding weakness. This war is fought in silence. No applause, no recognition, no shortcuts. It's fought in sweat, in sacrifice, in consistency. While others are waiting for motivation, you are building momentum. While others are searching for an easy path, you are forging the hardest one. Because that's the one that transforms. The old you wants comfort. The new you demands victory. And victory is built rep by rep, choice by choice, day after day. This isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Show up every day. Kill the old you every day. Because the second you stop swinging, you start losing. The old you is gone. The funeral is over. The ashes are behind you. What stands here now is not a slightly improved version. This is someone new, someone unshakable, someone who doesn't break under pressure but sharpens in it. You are not the dreamer anymore. You are the doer. You are not waiting for the perfect time. You are creating it. You no longer ask, "Am I ready?" You've decided readiness is irrelevant. Action is what matters. People around you will notice. They'll say you've changed. Good, that's the point. You weren't meant to stay the same. The old you was built on excuses, on hesitation, on fear. The new you is built on discipline, clarity, and fire. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards proof. And every day you show up, every day you keep moving forward, every day you silence the weak voice inside. That's proof. This isn't the end of the fight. It's only the beginning, because from now on, every day is a choice. Rise as the new you or fall back to the old one. But you already know the answer. You didn't burn your past just to turn back to the ashes. You are here to dominate, to build, to conquer. The new you doesn't hope. The new you doesn't try. The new you executes. So here's the challenge. Starting today, kill the old you every single day. No excuses, no delays, no comfort, just war. You versus you. If this message hits you, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below with one phrase that defines the new you you're building. Share it, because speaking it makes it real. And if you're ready to keep rising, subscribe to this channel, join this movement, and step into the life you were always meant to live. The old you is dead. The new you has just begun. And from this moment forward, there is no turning back.